Hayes on a fine rebound for the West. His second of the ball game. Jerry West of the Los Angeles Lakers. And the forward, Connie Hawkins, commits his first foul, an offensive foul, so the offended team will inbound it.
For the first 5 or 8 minutes, all we see is one team feeling out the other team, giving it to one player or another, see who can have an advantage over the player that's guarding him. They're feeling one another out, Chris.
A lot of picking, screening, and now holding is called against Connie Hawkins. Back-to-back fouls on the Phoenix Sun star as Willis Reed goes to the line. Reed of the Knickerbockers. Incidentally, following medical examination yesterday, determined that he does not have an ulcer. He has a spasm near his left rib cage. Well, that's good news for not only Willis, but his followers.
Willis was a very happy man when he came to Philadelphia.
Willis Reed with 5 of the 9 East points. The East leading 9-6. Jerry West, one of the 2 strong guards in the Western team. Baylor, 22. Hawkins, 42 to Hayes, 11. And under the bucket. Wow. Reed defensively for the East. Let's watch it again.
Here's that play. There you see Elvin Hayes faking Willis Reed up, and he's got from behind there as he goes up for the basket.
And that is Reed's first foul. Hayes of the Rockets from San Diego's Jerry West tries to steal it away from Frazier. Richie Powers, the referee, helps put it in play. Billy Cunningham of Philadelphia, Havlicek of Boston, and Hawkins goes up for the rebound, and let's see, he was he fouled by Cunningham? I guess not. There's Red Holtzman. His first year as an all-star coach at the helm of the Knickerbockers since December of '67. And Mr. West, the hot hand.
And you see Willis Reed staying inside. Richie Guerin, I talked to him before the game, and if they can't get Willis Reed out from inside, he plans to put Elvin Hayes at forward to try and open up the middle. So let's see how that strategy develops.
Willis Reed of the East. Hayes rebounding for the West. His third. West quickly to Baylor. And Willis Reed to Billy Cunningham. Cross court to Robertson. Frazier. And the quick reflexes of Robertson saving. There they go. 11-8 now. The East All-Stars leading with 6 minutes and 42 seconds. This is Richie Guerin watching his West team with the ball now. Jerry West. Connie Hawkins. Elgin Baylor rebounding. Double team. Jump ball.
There we saw that strategy. Connie Hawkins, after Elvin Hayes pulled outside, opened it up inside for Connie Hawkins to work one-on-one against Billy Cunningham. Billy tied him up. And the East controls it. Hudson's guarding Robertson. Deflects the ball. Frazier saves it. Under to his teammate Reed. Hayes defensively. Comeback shot by Reed. Reed now with 7 points. The East 13. The West 8. Jerry West to his backcourt mate, Hudson, Lou Hudson of Atlanta. Elgin Baylor. 11th time an All-Star. West his 10th time. And John Havlicek quickly admits that he fouled on the play. There's Jerry West going up on a classic jump shot. For any youngster looking in, Chris, there's a perfect way to shoot a jump shot. Right up in the air.
There's a timeout here at the Spectrum in Philadelphia with the score. The East All-Stars 13, the West 8.
Por si acaso te lo perdiste, te conté a la de su equipo, los Phoenix Suns. Connie ayudó a los Suns a meterse en los playoffs en su segunda temporada, aunque acabaron perdiendo con los poderosos Lakers tras 7 partidos. Seguiremos contándoles cosas de los primeros años de la década de los 70.
Si tuviera que decir un jugador que destacase por ser un artista, diría que Hawk fue un artista sobre la cancha. Creo que disfrutaba de esa parte del juego. Si hacía un movimiento, siempre era un buen movimiento.
Pero ellos nunca vieron su grandeza real.
La suerte influyó mucho en los primeros años de los Phoenix Suns. Se la jugaban a Caro Cruz. La Cruz le salió al perder en el draft la oportunidad de elegir a un jugador de la talla de Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, pero la diosa fortuna les sonrió cuando pudieron contratar a Connie Hawkins. Volvemos a nuestro archivo para ver lo que ocurrió durante la segunda temporada de Connie en Phoenix. Nos vamos al día de Navidad de 1970. Los Suns recibían a los Hawks de Pete Maravich. Acaba de empezar el último cuarto. Nos lo cuentan Chris Schenkel y Jack Twyman.
Phoenix by 2, 93-91 as we go to the fourth quarter. And in the third quarter, Atlanta outscored Phoenix 40-30. And in that third quarter, Atlanta only had 3 turnovers. They had 16 turnovers in the first half, so they were much more careful with that ball in the third period, and as a result, cut that deficit from 12-2. Bellamy against Hawkins for the tip-off to start the final period. And it's controlled by Tim Haskins of Phoenix, Van Arsdale, Mel Counts, Paul Silas. The lineup for the Suns. Here's Hawkins working against Jim Davis, Lou Hudson, Bill Bridges, Walt Bellamy, Walter Hazard. And Hawkins driving for the bucket, does not get it, but he is fouled. The foul is on Bellamy. 4 fouls on Bellamy. Was it good? It was good. Connie Hawkins making that move on Jimmy Davis. They're trying to get the ball to Hawkins because he's quicker than the taller Jimmy Davis. So Hawkins is isolating on the side, and the Suns are going to him. Now 10 points for Hawkins, 5 out of 9 from the field. He gets a three-point play, and it's a big three-point play in the top of the fourth quarter for Phoenix. 96-91, a 5-point lead for the Suns as Hazard comes down the court. That's Bellamy with Counts coming to pick him up. And Mel fouls it. That's 5 fouls on Counts. 5 personal fouls on Mel Counts. Bellamy, 11 points, 8 rebounds so far. Counts the rebound as Bellamy misses. Then Haskins, checked by Hazard. Mel Counts. And Bridges rebounds for Atlanta. Hudson and Hazard. Bellamy inside, intercepted by Silas. 11 minutes to go in the game as Counts is outside. A little short with it for Hudson. Rebounds it. 96-91. Clem Haskins to Connie Hawkins. 2-on-1. Silas fumbles it out of bounds. Hudson and Hazard bring it down for Atlanta. Hawks trail by 5. Atlanta 21 turnovers. Underneath it's Bridges. He troubles. Had a great feed pass. He could not control his momentum, and now the Hawks have 22 turnovers in the ball game, twice as many as Phoenix. Van Arsdale. 14-footer. 98-91, and Van Arsdale has 28 points in the game. He's checking Hazard. Go to Davis. An offensive foul on Jim Davis.
And since Davis came into the lineup, the Hawks have stopped their running game. They're sacrificing that running game, moving Hudson back to guard, and it's Hudson. They've gone from 2 now to 7.
3 fouls on Davis. Connie Hawkins against Davis. Hard collision between Hawkins and Bellamy. No harm, no foul. Hawks jumps up, hobbling a little bit. Here comes Atlanta. 100-91. Phoenix by 9. Atlanta's at a dry spell. Phoenix has scored 7 unanswered points. Hazard. And Silas the rebound against Bridges. Hawkins over Bellamy. Gets his own rebound. Haskins is fouled by Davis. And Pete Maravich, who's been out of the game for a breather, is up to come back in. Davis has 4 personal fouls. Walt Hazard is going out and Maravich in. That's the second team foul in the period against Atlanta.
And when Maravich went out, they were only 2 behind. Now they're 9 behind. So he adds a great deal of mobility to that Atlanta lineup.
Ben Haskins at the line has 12 points. The second free throw is good. 6 assists in the ball game for Haskins. Now let's see if Maravich can stir up the Hawks again. Haskins checking Maravich. Bellamy looks inside, nobody there. And that's Maravich. Beat now with 22 points in the game. We have 9:05 to go in the ball game. 102-93. Here's Van Arsdale over Bellamy. Off Mel count. Nope. Off the man in blue, Bridges. Here comes Christian, big 7-foot rookie into the ball game, and Bellamy goes out for Atlanta. Counts, checked by Christian, shoots over him, misses. Haskins. Hustling Clem Haskins gets the bucket. He has 15. 104-93. And Maravich. Foul is on Haskins. His third personal and his second team foul. It'll be one shot for Maravich. 23 now for Pete. 9 out of 21 from the field in the ball game. 10-point lead for Phoenix. Haskins free from 20. 12-point lead now for the Suns. Lou Hudson against Van Arsdale. Behind Davis. Christian missed it inside, but gets his own rebound. Lindy Rudolph stops it with a whistle. That's against Counts at 6.
Lindy Rudolph ruled that Bob Christian had possession, so as a result, it's not a loose ball foul. He will shoot the shot, but he'll only get one because Lindy also ruled that he was not in the act of shooting.
And it is on Mel Counts. He's gone. He has 6 persons. Neil Walker replaced him in the Phoenix lineup. Counts 12 points, the book on Mel. 6 out of 13 from the field with 7 rebounds. 8:04 to go in the ball game. 106-94. Now 95 as Christian gets his 8th point. Remember the North-South Shrine Football Classic, the Orange Bowl, immediately following our basketball game. Haskins to Walk. Christian's checking Walk. Here's Haskins, missing badly. Had to hurry his shot, and Bridges rebound. Christian and Maravich. 16-footer in and out. Walk the rebound. Connie Hawkins had a scoring surge in the third quarter. He has not scored in the fourth. Van Arsdale misses, follows, and tries again. Silence. Out fights Bridges. What a job he's done. And Patton Fitzsimmons up on the sideline calling time for the Phoenix Suns. 7:17 to go. We have a timeout. And the Phoenix Suns are leading the Atlanta Hawks by a score of 106-95.
Ese día Connie Hawkins enfrentaba a los Hawks, equipo al que se uniría en su última temporada, en 1976. Hawkins dijo que allí hubo una jugada tras la cual pensó que era el momento de dejarlo. Fue a machacar, pero la bola se salió del aro y él cayó al suelo. Connie dijo que o bajaban la canasta o subían el suelo porque el halcón ya no podía más. Su vuelo fue en todo caso lo suficientemente alto como para que su legado siga vivo. Seguimos en un momento.
The program
De los playgrounds de la ciudad de Nueva York salieron algunas de las grandes estrellas, Billy Cunningham, Tony Archibald o Bernard King, entre otros. Connie Hawkins fue el primero en trasladar parte de la pasión del estilo del playground al principal escenario del baloncesto. Otras ciudades también tuvieron sus particulares estrellas de patio de colegio. El Monroe nació en Filadelfia, ciudad en la que desarrolló los movimientos que después le hicieron famoso. La Perla llevó su estilo vertiginoso de los playgrounds a los Baltimore Bullets y a los Knicks de la NBA. Isaiah Thomas aprendió a jugar en los playgrounds de Chicago. Su perfecto manejo del balón llegó tras incansables sesiones de entrenamiento. Así llegó a convertirse en uno de los mejores bases de todos los tiempos. Su aportación fue clave para que Detroit ganase 2 títulos consecutivos. Michael Ray Richardson aprendió en los playgrounds de Denver. Sugar fue 3 veces All-Star con los Knicks en los últimos años de los 70 y primeros de los 80. También fue elegido como miembro del equipo defensivo de la liga. Reggie Theus empezó en Los Ángeles a la sombra del Forum. Su carrera profesional la desarrolló en los Bulls en los 80, antes de la llegada de Michael Jordan al equipo de Chicago. Fue uno de los anotadores más explosivos. En las canchas de Carolina del Norte creció Skywalker. David Thompson tenía un salto increíble y un estilo de altos vuelos. Los aficionados de la ABA y de la NBA pudieron disfrutar con él. Y también hay que nombrar al acrobático Dominic Wilkins. Su juego hizo que las audiencias aumentaran durante 15 temporadas. Todos ellos fueron continuadores de Connie Hawkins. Vamos a echar un vistazo a la NBA actual. ¿Qué jugadores han seguido los pasos del halcón volador? Estas son algunas opiniones.
Si hay alguien echando una mirada general sería Grant Hill. Tiene la habilidad, aunque quizá no tiene toda la pasión de Connie.
Diría que Vince Carter hace cosas sorprendentes. Solo por poder ver algunas de ellas es fantástico ser parte de esto.
Sentía pasión por el espectáculo. Él podía hacerlo en el patio de su vieja escuela, podía ponerse delante y que alguien intentase parar su estilo. Ahora estoy un poco preocupado porque mucha gente joven ve a Vince Carter y dice que quiere ser como él. Pero muchos nunca llegarán a ese nivel. Por eso les digo a los entrenadores de high school o del college que les enseñen el juego de equipo y que los chicos que hacen esas cosas eluden hacerlas. Primero que enseñen lo básico y luego que les dejen desarrollar su estilo. Eso es lo que hay que hacer.
No estoy del todo de acuerdo con él. Un par de votos para Vince Carter. A nosotros nos gustaría que nos dieses tu opinión sobre jugadores con la pasión de Connie Hawkins. Mándanos un email a nba.com. Mientras estés dentro podrás ver, por ejemplo, la página de los Phoenix Suns y en la parte de historia encontrarás una entrevista con Connie llamada Hawk Talk. Volvemos en un momento. La odisea de Connie Hawkins acabó en 1976, año en el que se retiró. Poco después se convirtió en el primer jugador de los Phoenix Suns que veía cómo era retirado su número. En 1992 entró en el Salón de la Fama. Connie sigue vinculado al baloncesto, trabaja como relaciones públicas en los Suns. Muchos no tuvieron la oportunidad de verle en su momento de esplendor, pero el baloncesto le guarda un sitio muy especial en su historia. Eso es todo por hoy en Vintage NBA. Gracias por habernos acompañado un día más. Hasta la próxima.
I'm Robin Roberts, and we'll see you next time. Take care.